Good morning, sir. Okay, sir, like the agenda today, very good morning to you.
Good morning.
Sir, actually, we have given few tasks to the students during this lockdown period. Like if they can come up with startup ideas, they can come up with some different unique things like which they can prefer doing this lockdown period. So few of them has prepared a few startup ideas. Some have worked on different NGOs. They have come up with CSR activities. So there are so these people are ready to show you what they have done
Okay.
actually.
Okay. Start. Let's start.
So first of all, I'll start with Ronak. Ronak has started online classes, sir. So he will go ahead and show you like what his plan is all about.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm starting the screen sharing right now. A very good morning to each and everyone present here. My name is Guru Anand Singh, and so today I'm going to discuss about one of my so-called B plans, or you can say the lockdown jugaad, which I've created. It influenced many other people. So let's begin. Where did all this began? So I own this thing, which is known as Gride, and its motto is to achieve the greatest heights. So initiation of the idea, I would say it actually started 2 years earlier when I was in my second or the first year, and my friends used to mock at this particular idea that uh, I can't own a tuition center or so-called an educational platform. So seeing this, I got demotivated, but further on, I made a batch size of 5 and I started teaching, and that made a decent saving for me, and I could have some pocket money reserved for me. But I wanted to take this. So it was seen particularly in the month of March that there was this particular lockdown, and it had grieved many students. The student body got highly grieved because they couldn't get access to education, and all the education facilities were not so appropriate by the school in the school lectures and whatnot. So many ill activities were happening, and this was a really demotivating factor for many teachers as well. So I thought like let's come up with a solution where we can actually give an access to these children in a very interactive way, and let's make education fun. So welcome to e-learning, everyone. So first of all, what are the perks and the offering which I am particularly giving in my educational platform? First of all, I am teaching history and geography right now, and that is for class 10. My younger brother, who is in class 10 right now, accompanies me, and he is basically studying with me. And even there's my this cousin who is in class 10, and she's even having this subject called history and geography. So two students I've got, but the thing is that I have even 8 other students who gets accompanied by them, and I take a particular batch size of 10 every week, 2 times a week, 2 times a week. So what are the perks and the offering? So there is this 24/7 guidance on any query. Okay, not only I give people an access to talk about their talk about maybe studies or anything, but I even ask them that if they have personal issues, anything which they feel depressed, they can easily come up and they can share it like they are friends to me. Okay, third is past year question paper with solution. Okay, so there's this app known as 10 years. So with the 10 years ICSE, I discuss each and every concept and idea and the solution which comes after it. Okay, Google Classroom assessment with evaluation. So Google Classroom is particularly a platform where I give them some assignment and they have to complete the assignment in the stipulated time, and they get marked correctly. Because we are seeing in this era that taking a test is a major challenge here, a piece of challenge here. We can't actually ask them to write because they will obviously open their books and they will cheat. So Google Classroom gives me a platform where we can particularly ask them to select some MCQs, or we can actually give them some lines. Okay, we can ask them to write some lines where they can complete the assessment in the stipulated time. So what are the milestones which I have achieved right now? So the milestone which I believe I have impacted 10 students' life successfully. I'm teaching a batch size of 10, and in my WhatsApp group currently there are 36 people. Some of them even are teachers, some of them are souvenirs, some of them are my peers, but 20 students are there in my WhatsApp group who are dedicated and will be writing ICSE next year. Affiliating to Lenovo SmarterEd. Lenovo SmarterEd I saw as a platform where I can get many students, but again there was this limitation that Lenovo asked me to teach of class 9 and 10, and there were different boards. So there was a bit broad concept revolving over there. But yes, I had updated myself. Third is advancement of the study material. So what I used to do is that since my brother is in class 10, I used to scan all his chapters. I used to scan all his chapter and I used to advance them so that they can follow this. What is my vision and vision? Why I'm doing this activity? So ultimately, my vision and vision would be imparting highest quality education with minimum barriers. Impartation of highest quality education means that not only reading education, not only reading chapters barely, but creating an impact, telling them some stories, making some flowcharts and diagrams to make them really visualize what they are learning right now, and with minimum barriers. So as we know, many students in fact are having this internet issues. They even face this cyclone and they had barely got internet connection. So I want that each and every class to be recorded, which I'll do. I record my classes and I put up on WhatsApp. I will be putting up on let's say YouTube, Facebook, wherever this educational platform exists. And yes, I have an YouTube page where I have a YouTube channel basically where the highest views which I have collected by just discussing my own topic is about 7.4K views. Okay, so what is the room for expansion? How could I expand this idea? So the best part over here is that I can't stop teaching for now. It is more of a passion and it is more of a compulsion both, because my brother basically he needs to get good marks in ICSE and that is my responsibility. So I can't teach. I can't stop teaching at any cost. So teaching will be done till that, and that is my passion. So what is the room for expansion which I have today? So first is building a strong network and expansion. I really lack at collection of database. I don't have a particular database of any state nor any district. If I get affiliated to, if I get basically connected to students and if they know about this program, they will be highly advantaged. They will be getting so much advantage out of it, and it will be a really great opportunity for them to grab this advantage, and obviously they will get benefited anyhow because notes, PDFs, lectures, everything is being given. Second, affiliating and formation of alliance. So what I'll do is that I have connected to many WhatsApp groups. So there are many WhatsApp group links which are available. So I've affiliated to them, and barely I'm getting 2 to 3 students, 2 to 3 new students every day by just connecting to them. So connecting to them is a good idea. So many WhatsApp groups, many Telegram groups, many Facebook groups will be bringing together. But yes, we need a very broader network to make this thing really happen. Third is proper resource allocation. So I need to allocate everything. Like I hope so the mic today is working well, but at times it crankles a bit. So I need to get some resources correctly. I need to get the writing pad. I need to get the mic, a small mic, a Boya mic, which is around 1,000 rupees. So if everything is done, it will be a very good head start for me. The fourth one being launching software and application. In this application, basically all the recorded lectures will be there. Quick shortcuts, quick tools of shortcut. Like in geography, basically I'll tell you the example of geography. How I used to teach students. So people were actually confused in southeast winds with northeast winds, northwest winds. Okay, so how was this basic thing tangled? How was this basic thing tangled? I used to show them with some presentation in the whiteboard. I used to make some figures and I used to say this man is hitting that man. And so basically indulging in fight, I used to show how there was an interaction. So how there was interaction between the winds. So this is where I will be showing the similar thing and I will be deploying it in my software. Okay, a big question: how will I sustain in longer period of time? How will this all go? So my basic aim is to make everything free. I can't charge at this time because people are grieved. People are not getting access to education. I remember one of a UP guy, UP student who actually connected to me. I was feeling really sad because at this time, government schools, they have just raised their hands and they are not at all doing anything. They're just doing nothing. They are saying that they don't have stable network and nothing. And so these students are basically so much grieved right now. So I want to keep it free and at a very minimal cost. Further, even like let's say after 3 months or 4 months, if everything stabilizes, there will be just a registration fee of 100 rupees, and that's pretty much it. Now, how will I sustain in the longer run? So, longer run, obviously, I will be uploading all my lessons in YouTube, and through AdSense and YouTube earnings, I can convert. I can convert and basically make some money from here. I can even get affiliated to many educational platforms like Adda 24 is there, Baiju classes are there. So I actually possess 3 year of educate. I have actually educated people for about 3 years, and I'm having 3 years of experience. Furthermore, when I'll get myself hands on this educational platform, I will be obviously advancing more, and further I can have many educational platform affiliated to, or I can basically be the top educator there. So this is my further plan. So the main motto which I would like to discuss today is that let's make education a fun learning process than a dull learning process, because barely in school I'm seeing that my brother basically when he wakes up, he just sleeps and he just keeps his Zoom meeting running. I actually scold him very much, but I even see that many students are doing just because teachers are not attentive at that time. Teachers are reading from the text, and what's the worst is that when teachers are in some kitchen or when they're lying in the bed and then they're discussing it, rather than taking studies seriously, because ultimately children are the future generation. Like children will be a future generation, and if we don't mold their mind in a particular manner, we are destroying our nation. We are destroying our nation. Yes, with this last statement, I conclude my presentation, which is education gives you wings. So Red Bull actually has this quote. I know there's no copyright claim. Okay, still I will say education gives you wings, because what what is the greatest power of education will be only known by Pradeep sir and Vidut sir over here. But education is way beyond someone's imagination. It could change life. It could change the lifestyle of the people and their 7 generations lifestyle very nicely. Thank you all.
Okay, Guru Ronak Singh, the presentation is good. But you see, what you are doing, so many other people are also doing. So therefore, you are still, you see, there is in business is called something called blue ocean theory. What is blue ocean theory? Blue ocean theory is you create a kind. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You create a kind of a monopoly for yourself. And now monopoly can be created by being a first mover or first mover advantage. So you actually capture a limited market by being the first and stop entry of your competitor. Now, teaching school children is a vast market. Yeah, so therefore, a lot of people will come, a lot of people will give competition, and this is ultimately going to be very crowded. And therefore, the revenue possibility are limited because so many people are there. I can tell you one totally virgin area, and which is very easily can be captured by you by being first. Since you have 3-year experience, and what I heard from your presentation, you are very well ahead of many faculties from school and colleges who would like to, or who are under compulsion to take online classes now that this pandemic, even after all the restrictions are taken away, I don't think it's going to go away very quick, very shortly. And the life after COVID will be, if not the total online classes, at least partial classes. It will be a hybrid mode of teaching. Therefore, the online classes, online learning will continue. Suppose the college opens, they'll insist on social distancing. That means I can only call 50% of the students in the class, 50% of the students will still remain in the house, and there'll be offline, online classes happening simultaneously where the students will come, and this might continue for another 2 years. So therefore, the online classes is going to stay. It is going to become part of the life. Now, most of the teachers who are taking these classes do not have knowledge as much as you have. And you can also hire one or two people like you, and together you can create a consultancy or an advisory team who will go and advise or take classes or train people from school and colleges how to give a best online class. You know, which are the platforms, how you should do, how you can make it interesting, how you can assess, all kinds of things. Yeah, which tools to use from the home so that your whole presentation will be very good, and so on and so forth. I can get you, if once you are prepared, I can get you access to some of the school principals or college principals who would invite a person like you who can come either on Zoom or physically to tell them how to effectively take classes online. Now, this, how to, you see, the whole lockdown happened suddenly. In 4 hours, Mr. Modi decided that the whole country will go on lockdown. Nobody was prepared. Suddenly, we realized that we have to now have no option but to take online classes. Now, nobody has prepared to take online classes. Half the people don't know. Half the teachers have no idea. And therefore, this is something now that people are resuming, and some people will come, and now, people are realizing this is going to stay for a very long time. There is a dire need for people who will come and train the faculties in school and colleges how to get best out of your online classes and how to be more effective, and how you can troubleshoot when the trouble comes and all that. Please focus parallelly. Whatever you're doing. See what happens when you get network with the schools and colleges and the faculty. Even you will have a market for whatever you're doing to expand, because they might need a subject person who can take certain classes for them, the same subject which you're already taking. So then you get a captive market. They'll give you that, okay, please take classes for these many students on geography or whatever subject. So it also gives you opportunity to expand your existing operation, and it also opens another vertical of business for you, which is training the teachers how to get best out of your online classes, or how to give your best on online classes, which they desperately require right now. So this is what is my suggestion. Be ready, and maybe once you are ready, I can introduce you to certain people. You can start by sharing how to be more effective to, or while you are giving online classes. You can start with, I am joining as your student, the IELTS faculties will join as your students, and you share. Maybe in that session, if some other faculties have some better ideas or better suggestion, let it be an interactive session. They can also share something which they did and which you don't know probably. So it will be enhancing your knowledge, and you can possibly share everything about your online classes taking experience with at least IELTS. Start with IELTS faculty, and then I'll give you an opportunity to take similar session with the faculty, let's say JD Birla or uh, you know Abhinav Bharti School or Newtown School and all that stuff. And after some time you can charge. So it will be a chargeable basis. So I think that is a good possibility of your starting another vertical for faculty training program, both schools and colleges.
Exactly, sir. Sir, I would even like to mention that as you told that the teachers teaching way is basically becoming dull today. I would like to show you something over here itself. Sir, as you see, as I just pressed this escape button, so this application right here is an online application. I hope so you can see the outlay over here. So this application is known as Canva, and teachers are barely reading with, they're just reading from the PDFs. So what I would insist to them is right now, like it is just a small recommendation to all the enthusiasts who may be willing to teach online, because I even charge people for teaching online, because I told you that I have my 5 existing students, so I charge them. And yes. So basically, what is my style of teaching is that whatever PDF is there, I highlight the topics, highlight all the topics, and I make the presentation. Like as you may see, like this application is so easy to operate, and it is more easier than PPT. I don't know why people are still stuck in the Microsoft PPT. I even had a talk with my friend, so he was saying maybe there's a rigidity, but this application right here, I'll just show you my intro which I made for the channel. This just does commendable things, sir. I'll just show you the intro which is just made by this application right here. Just a minute. There's a bit lag. Okay, anyways, I'll just show you the video. It was not opening on the bigger screen, but this full thing was made on Canva. And like I'll even show you my progresses with a small progresses which I've made during this time. So I even helped my friends who are in my section. So I'll just show you what actually I'm talking about. So this is one of the presentation which I've converted. This is one of the presentation, my college presentation which I've converted, and this was not at all an assignment or something like that. This is a converted presentation, and Canva has really crafted it very beautifully.
Yeah, okay. So you do one thing. You create a presentation which is meant for people who would like to know more about how to give an online class.
Yes, sir.
Then
Yes,
we
sir.
will invite you to give a presentation before all the faculties of IT. I will also be present, and let's see how good you are. If you are good, I will recommend you to other colleges and schools where you can do all the same for some charges. To start with, you will have to charge nominal fees, but once you become very effective, then there are hundreds and thousands of colleges who will pay you a good amount of money to take classes for their faculty and for their resource people, how to give presentation or take classes online. So that is a vertical which is still not as crowded as the online classes for school children, or there are hundreds of players in school children, online program for school children. You create a niche for yourself. You see, once you have already been selected as the person to train their faculty, I mean, there is no scope of another person. So the second person cannot enter. You become the only person who's updating them and training them and upgrading them for all times to come. Maybe another 2-3 years or 4 years till they become themselves, confident enough that they will take the classes on their own. They don't need any service from you.
Exactly, sir. I'll be creating a blue ocean strategy here.
Yeah. So therefore, to be prepared, whenever you are ready, we'll arrange your presentation before I lead faculty. Okay.
Sure, sir. That will be really grateful. Thank you so much, sir.
Who's the next?
Yeah, Tanwani, you are the next.
Hello, Vidyut.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Hello, sir. It's me, Tanvani Shah. Sir, actually, for the current situation, I have thought about sanitization. So the project that I have thought is means just now we had got the permission from the government for sanitizing the office, hotels, gyms, cars, bikes. So just like that, we have started the only for the sanitization, we need hydroxide, peroxide, and some of the chemicals.
You need hydrogen peroxide and alcohol.
Yes, or
It can
something
be
like that.
isopropyl alcohol or it can be ethyl alcohol.
So I am showing you
Yeah,
thing
the
about
alcohol
the
content has to be 95%.
So for mixing up, we need H2O2 plus silver, and for fogging, we need 20% of that mixture, and for spraying, it's 10% is required. For spraying, we need 1:5 ratio with mixed with water.
This is for fogging machine,
Yes, so
not for hand sanitizer.
not for hand sanitizer, so for cleaning your house and means official purposes, house, homes, rooms, gyms, car, bikes, etc.
Yeah, so what you intend doing? Because see, there are a lot of, there are hundreds and thousands of people who are wanting to do this.
So actually, the payment would be on basis of 1 meter per square feet.
Yeah, okay. But a lot of people are coming. This is becoming a kind of a overcrowded area.
Most small
So,
businesses are shutting down and they are now becoming cleaning company and mask making company. So I think
therefore, everybody is doing this. So, how will you compete? Every second person is selling masks. Every second person is making sanitizer. Every third company is becoming, sanitizing company. I have got offer from at least 100 companies to do this.
So actually, now this plan was means I have started just with the planning and I have taken the permission from the government. I haven't prepared so much.
See, it's a good idea, but then you will be uh, flooded with that. There'll be no margin because everybody is, cutting each other on price. So think of something different, yeah, which you can
So
do.
my plan was to start with my people, like my if my college would also do it, some of my relatives, some of the apartments near my houses who are affected by corona presently and red zone. So I have targeted those people who can sanitize like that.
Try to mix some cheap perfume in your sanitized material, yeah,
Okay, sir.
which will give a pleasant smell after the place is sanitized.
Okay, sir.
Okay, do something different. There's a lot of cheap perfume is available, which is used for mixing in the very, very cheap toilet soaps and toiletries. Yeah, try to mix your sanitizer with some perfume so that when the perfume is there, I know that this place is sanitized. Yeah, the perfume will give me assurance that the place is sanitized and it will give me a pleasant feeling instead of that pungent, dirty smell of the sanitizer.
Okay, sir. I'll surely make sure of that.
So that's a good idea, sir. So Tanwani, you should work on this.
Then
So I
nobody
hope
is.
my college will take father from me.
You do this now, then we'll give you an option to do sanitizing of the college.
Yes, I'll do that, sir. I'll surely do that. I'll make you know it.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you,
So
sir.
now we have Mukesh on board. Mukesh, are you there?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Okay.
So, I'm audible.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am, and Vidyu, sir, and my friends. Sir, I have designed one industry-oriented advanced Excel course with Word and PowerPoint, which is economical and affordable for all the students, fresher, and even for the corporates. Why I'm saying it fresher? Because most of the students after third year, they will be going for searching for the job, and after 12, most of the students are doing part-time internship and part-time work. And for the corporates also, even it is benefit because Microsoft Excel, Word, and PowerPoint, they are upgrading themselves at a constantly rate in every 6 months. So I have prepared one shortcuts for Excel, and which was shared with everyone. It was around 150 students, and it was shared with 50 corporates. So they told me, I asked them what I use regarding that. They told me that they know these basics of the shortcuts, but they were not aware about all this one, the advanced Excel one, which could save their a lot of time. And I will show you with the practical experience of mine. So some days back, I have asked my brother to just to copy this. There we have doing this business for the renting and all, and this is the GST amount which we collect. So I asked them that we have to calculate a total GST which has been calculated in the month of April. So what he did was he was just scratching it and he was just copying that in Control C and he was just pasting it over here. So you can see that it was GST was first 19.98 and over here it was 7.92. So he was copying again and pasting everywhere, but he cannot understand why this was happening because here some formula was being written over there and some of the cells are fixed. And if we paste it over here, so all the data will be changing and it will give us a wrong value. So what he did was he took 2.5 hours and he just copied each and every, like he pasted 19.98 and then again 19.98 and it took him around 2.5 hours. So this gave me a thought so that we can plan some industry-oriented advanced Excel course for the people who are not aware about the basics of Excel and the advanced Excel, and it can help them for getting at least one job. So Microsoft Excel is a basic thing which is used in every corporate and for sanitizing of the abundance data and convert it into relevant information. It is used in every field. We can say even for the HR executive, they used to monitor the performance and everything. For financial analyst, it is a great thing, and even for the consultant. So I have designed this spin model right now for this pandemic because currently the students or the fresher, they are not aware about this situation and what will be the post situation of the COVID-19. So the spin model says the current situation is the pandemic and people have no knowledge about the Excel part and the advanced Excel part and how it is being changing regularly. The problem over here is the awareness of the people because they don't know how to do it, and even if they know, the awareness is about the pricing of it. The implication what we have done and what I have designed is that I have made this thing very cheap so that it is affordable to all the students, and we have changed this implication into a need. So I have been working for this course for the past 6 months, and I have been asking a lot of students, like how many of you know how to sanitize the data which we get it from the raw material, raw data, and we have to convert it into an useful information. And how many of you know how to use Excel? 90% of the students know that they know how to use Excel, but they do not know how to use the advanced part of it. And because it is required in every field, be it in sales and marketing, be it in finance or HR. I can give a practical experience and I can ask some of the students right now, are you aware of the basic shortcuts that are there in advanced Excel? Like if someone can speak right now, anyone from the participants can speak the basic of Excel and shortcuts. Like what is the shortcut for redo? Yes, ma'am.
Okay, shortcut for redo in Excel is Control Z.
Control Z. Okay, so I will be correcting you, Asta. For redo in shortcut, it will be Control Y, and for undo, it is Control Z. So, as I have said that we are aware about some of the situations in Excel, but we don't know how to use it. So, taking to the problem of it, I will be describing that what is the awareness, because right now the students and the fresher, they are totally involved into the social media. Even I am involved into it, and we used to watch a lot of Netflix and Amazon Prime, but we are not thinking that what we will do afterwards, what we will be doing with our life. And even if someone is aware of it, they are not aware because of the pricing part. Because what I have researched is that the basic and the advanced Excel that is provided in the market, it is around 6 to 7K depending upon the content what they are giving and what are the tests and exams they are giving and what is the practical knowledge they are giving to the students. Now the implication what I will show you right now is that I have made a 3 point that is industry oriented demand course, and each of my content has its own value to it, and I have given the best example so that people can understand and save a lot of time. It can increase their efficiency and productivity also. Right now, like I have seen, this is my module I have designed. I have hyperlinked it because as if I will press it right now, it will take me directly to that module part. Like I am pressing it. Now the small part which is even utilized in corporate is the password thing. If I am doing a competition over here with many of my peers and we are preparing for the same thing and we have to submit our presentation to a coordinator. Say for example, the coordinator is a friend of some of my competitor, and she's seeing what I have done in my presentation, and she's passing on that information to my competitor and his presentation is first. And if he gave that information first, I will be at a point that people will be saying that I have cheated it from you. So it is very much important to give password to all the important information that are there. So I have given this password, I will show you, and then it will take me directly to the PDF file. So this is the industry-oriented training Excel course which I have designed. The first module and the second module, it is the basic one and most of the people are aware of it. But even though I will be describing all of this in a part, and the module 3 and module 4 is basically all the functions that are present in Excel, each and every function I have covered it, be it the basic maths of sum, sum ifs, average, and like that. Text we have concatenate and left and right like that. Logical functions are there. Lookup is very much important in today's time because of index match, VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. We have statistical variance, statistical functions over there where we used to find variance, standard deviation of a large group of data, then information than there. Then I have prepared some of the tricks how we can increase our efficiency. Text to columns are there. Many parts are over there which is involved in Microsoft PowerPoint and Word also. Gmail hacks for professionalism. Mail merge is used for from the part of the Word. They are basically used in various industries to send mail to their colleagues and like that. But there are some more tricks in mail merge that we can reduce our time and it will create a great impact on that. And tricks and revision. This was my solution, and again I will be taking it to my file and I'll show you the practical thing why I want to do this one. So there is some technical problem, but I will open it.
Doesn't matter, Mukesh. I've understood your business plan. The whole idea here to understand the business plan. I really don't have to see the entire thing. Now, let me tell you, there are professional organizations which are offering such training program on Excel and many other programs which are need to be used by the professionals and by all kinds of people. Now, this is a good thing. But having said that, that a lot of people are there, but there's still a good scope of this training. There are a lot of takers for this. I won't say that it's a super idea, but I am still saying that this idea may just work because there is still a demand for these people still at various stages of their career and various stages of their life. They still want to master these softwares, and therefore you will get good number of interested people who would like to come and learn from you. So there's no problem. In any case, in any way, if we can help you, iLead platform can be used for marketing your program, because see, you as an individual may not have that kind of acceptability or reach or things like that, which if you come on iLead platform, maybe you will get a better response from corporate participants or people from other schools and colleges, even from academia. I can even ask Macau if you are ready to hold a program on Excel for all the affiliated colleges of Macau. So they are huge in number. We can also do it under Macau platform, Macau brand, Macau thing. So you will have secured captive participants who really don't have to spend money for getting participants. And in the process, you will gain popularity. And in these areas, it is the word of mouth which is the most effective way of promoting yourself as a trainer or a teacher. Once you become popular with your initial stage of initial lot of students, they in turn will go and popularize your program. So all you need to do is break the ice. The first, getting participants for the first program is the most challenging. Once you become popular, or you have proved yourself that you are good, you will have less and less problem and difficulties in getting participants for your subsequent programs. And you can also think of recording your lectures and offering an online course only through recorded lectures with 1 or 2 live sections where their interaction can happen. But most of the classes can be held through recorded lectures, and that will reduce your uh, requirement of time and efforts and things like that. And maybe you can increase your revenue by, then you only focus on getting more and more participants, and the same material can be used for training more and more participants. So this model you can work out, and any help you require from iLead, let me know, that we'll organize that.
Yes,
Okay.
sir, I have planned something for this. We can launch a 40-minute or 1 hour course for free so that anyone all over the world can access it. And it will be done through the iLead's website, which will help iLead to gain its brand name and obviously collecting the data ethically. And it will also generate the traffics in iLead page, and basically they will be writing e-certificate that completed industry oriented advanced Excel course from iLead. So this is how we can go for the planning and everything. And I have certain few plans also. If you say like afterwards, I can definitely say you regarding that.
Yeah, so you come prepared. I've given you, give a thought, sleep over it, and then we can again set up a program only between you and me, or maybe some people like Mom and other people from iLead, and we can ideate on this and discuss, and then we'll see how we can take this initiative forward, uh, and then we'll discuss. You also think, and let Mom and other people also think, and then how should we take it forward? We'll decide, and we can start this program.
Okay, sir.
How
Thank you.
many such
Okay.
how many such like entrepreneurs are there with you? Any idea where, you know, like Guru Ronak and Mukesh, like how many like other people are doing this? Like, because you know that can be a platform itself, that you know
Right,
student like student teachers,
right,
like basically they are also still learning, but whatever they have, I think that is the kind of new age model that we can look at, that you know our students have already started their own thing, and we can start with, if even if there is like 4 5 of them,
right, right.
you know, given
Very
that
true.
each of them have, you know, different area. Like Mukesh is saying he wants to focus on Excel and things
Excel.
like that, and Guru Ronak has its own subject. So you know, I think that is something like that is a portal itself.
Right. We are working actually with some of the students as well. So like Mukesh and Ronak, they are the first one to come up with the ideas. Like they have prepared the plan. So I thought like we should start pitching in. But we'll
Yeah,
check.
I think there is another guy called Orko Prabhu in animation. I think
Right.
he does something like this already, and
Okay.
like he can be an ideal addition to this, like this idea. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So
Definitely. We'll.
yeah, so I think you know, people like that can be brought together from
Mhm.
various streams,
Right.
and you know, we can work on.
Yeah. As if like today we are just going ahead with the management stream. So next time
Right,
like I go ahead with the media science as well. So let's see, like they will also have something to share as well.
okay.
And sir, the last one, like we have Mahima, we have Astha. Like they have done few activities during this COVID period. They have tied up with other students from other colleges. I hope they are also over here. So Mahima, can you just go ahead, Astha?
I'll just start with the presentation and then Mubashir will take over.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir, and everyone present here. Thank you so much for taking out time from your busy schedule to hear the part of our initiative. I am Mubashir Hussain, who will be giving you a brief idea about WeCare and how it works and what exactly it is. We are basically a group of students who have started the fundraising campaign a couple of months ago, specifically when the lockdown started. Our aim was to help as many people in need as possible by supplying them food so that no needy goes to bed with an empty stomach. During this time span, so we were able to reach out to approximately more than 300 plus people and even gave out the funds that we collected to buy masks. Currently, we are collaborating with Winds of Change, which is another fundraiser working towards the same aim, and we are looking forward in collaborating with other such working campaigns or organization as well. To give you all a detailed idea, we would like to present you a PPT, sir, that will clear out any doubts that you may have. So I request now Yuvraj to please take over and start with the presentation.
Good morning, one and all present here. So when we talk about the beginning of our group, WeCare was initiated by our very own Mubashir from PDA4B. And it all started as a small idea where we wanted to help the daily wage workers who were suffering due to the coronavirus lockdown. And they had problems in acquiring the daily life essentials. And we thought that we can step up and we can help them in any way we can. And right now, we are a group of 8 people. And we have a pretty simple motto that I know that since we just started and we are a small organization, we can't help hundreds of people, but at least we can feed one person. That will be something which we can contribute in the minimal way possible. And when we started our first collection process, we collected around 50,000 rupees in a span of 10 days. And how we raised the amount is, we firstly put the message and our poster, and we circulated it through all our social media platforms, and we tried to reach as many people as we could. And since people started to recognize our effort, they also started to donate, and they also started to share our posters and information with their contacts. So this helped us increase our reach. And then we also made an Instagram account for our group itself, where we can post whatever we are up to. We can post posters, we can post what we are doing, so that there's transparency between the people who help us help other people. And for the first round of collection that we did, the amount was divided into 4 parts. We first donated rupees 12,000 to Hathibagan Durga Puja Committee, and then we gave 6,000 to Bandipur Soap and Welfare Society. And all these places, the leads came from members of our own group who somehow figured out that this is a place where help can be sent. And then we also gave 1,400 to Rotary Club of Central Kolkata. And we gave 2,000 to a family in Shantiniketan who requested us for some financial support. Whatever amount was remaining was kept for reserve. Now I would like Siddharth to continue with the details of our process. Thank you.
Yes, so this distribution process of the essential items to the Hathibagan Durga Puja Committee was given to around 300 people. Yes, sir. So this distribution of the essential items to 300 people was conducted after collaborating with the Durga Puja Committee of Hathibagan. And essential items such as dal, potato, milk, mustard oil, and etc. were given to them. And this distribution process was conducted by maintaining proper social distance. And prior to the event, coupons were distributed to the ones who were needy, and only the ones who had those coupons would get these essential items. And even after distributing to almost 300 people, few more people came to us, and then again we made some few more packets and also distributed to them, so that nobody goes empty handed. And this is how this distribution to 300 people was conducted. And now I hand it over. Shreya, please continue.
Yeah. Okay. Good morning, sir. Good morning to everyone present here. So we donated like 6,000 rupees to Bandipur Soap and Welfare Society. So they are they're an NGO who actually fed 100 to 150 people every day. Like they used to feed cooked food to everyone. So I got to know about this from one of my neighbors who is already a part of this welfare society. So he said that we can actually like feed as many people as we want to, and they'll be cooking the food for us. So we can either give them the raw materials, or we can either give them some money. So after deciding with the group, we decided to provide them with 6,000 rupees. That was for 100 people. So I was physically present there the day this entire process happened, and they cooked food. They cooked food for 100 people, and then we distributed it in that locality itself, like in Bandipur. So that's it. Now Benish would continue.
Thank you so much, Shreya. So here comes the second phase of our first round,
where we were more focused upon giving out the masks, because the basic ideology and the basic thought process behind it was that there are people who do not even have enough money to buy, you know, meal for them, proper meal for themselves, like not even cooked meal but grains. I'm talking about grains. So how just like buying masks is something that is a very, you know, luxury item and not a necessary item for them, though it is a necessary item, but I'm talking about the general idea. So we read for to achieve this, we reached out to Rotary Club, and we gave a certain amount, which to provide 100 people, approximately 100 people masks to, especially to the ones who are not able to afford it. Next slide, please. So this is something which touched us the most. So coronavirus was not the only thing which hit Kolkata the most. Amphan was the second thing, which, you know, just thrilled everyone's life. People died and the house got destroyed. So even though we were not able to, you know, help a lot of people, but we tried to help a particular family. So this is a picture in front of you. In the left hand side, there was this family whose house got destroyed in this Amphan, and they reached out to us. So what we did, we utilized every single, you know, part of our reserve to help this particular family. And the result in front of you, the right picture is the picture after what exactly how the house was built. Now Astha will take over from here.
Good morning to everybody. So we have just started with our second round of collection a week ago, and we have done this with the collaboration of Winds of Change, who are a group of students from our school, and we are collaborating with them to help people from Amphan. So we have a very small target this time, which is 15,000. And the main motto behind this collaboration was to include as many as school students, because they are the most enthusiastic people when it comes to working, when it comes to giving something to the society. I would like Mujtaba to take over.
Hello, good morning to all of you. Okay, as we were collecting money and planning where to spend it, there were many problems that we faced. And one of the problems were there were many people who have already donated to us, and now they were donating for somewhere else, or they were saving for themselves. So it was very difficult for us to even reach the amount of money which we have reached in a span of few days. And then there was a problem of identification. When we started, there were many people or many group who wanted the money, but we had very little knowledge whether to trust them or not, whether they were actually in need or they were just some fraud. So it took us some time to identify whether to donate them or not. And then there was a problem of offline payments. There were some people who were not comfortable with the offline payments, online payments, as they have already donated through offline means. So there were many people who wanted to donate to us but couldn't, as because of the payment barrier. And as for our future plans, we have decided to collaborate with Blood Connect and Rotary Club. And also, when we have enough funds, we would also like to help the migrant laborers who are in need. Thanks. Thank you.
So, do you have any questions?
No, there is no question. But you see, this is many people were doing. From yes, we were feeding almost 600 people a day. Yeah, from iLead also we were doing in our kitchen. We were feeding all the local population, all the workers which were not able to go back to their villages, who were stranded here. So we were also doing this because I was interested in only giving them cooked food, because there is a tendency of these people I have seen that they will collect these packets from not one but many places, and we had also seen some of them selling it in the market. So how do we know that it goes to only a deserving candidate? Because it is likely to be misused when you don't give them cooked food. But cooked food, the chances of such misuse is much less. So we decided to give it only cooked food, and you have to actually take, there's the option, you don't have to sit there and eat, you can also take it. So some people who had children in their house, or some people who cannot, old people or people who can't, elderly people who can't walk, can take more food than what they will eat themselves, and so that they can feed the other members of the family. So we were not restricting, but we were not giving any kacha food. We were only giving them cooked food. Now I am wanting, because see, this requirement of mask will continue for very long, because the only effective and cheap, value for money solution of containing the spread of corona infection is the wearing of mask. Now we have started an initiative. See, lot of waste fabric comes out when you are cutting the fabric for garments. So we have identified lot of manufacturing units which are willing to give us their waste at a very low cost or at free also. If we tell them that we are going to make masks which will be distributed for free, they are willing to give us their waste, and these are small pieces of cloth which are, when cutting the hand, and they are making, cutting, the cloth for, trousers or shirt or undergarments, like banyan and all that. I had already got some of that material from garment park. Now all you need to do is get it stitched. So it will cost you a bit. You can also get it stitched there itself. In the garment park, there are a lot of people who can get it stitched. And I was thinking that on the mask, you can put some good, message for further prevention of corona, what you need to do, which they can carry these masks on the face and spread the message. Like washing your hands before you do anything, or things like that. Some messages which will create the awareness of people being little more careful, because now that everything is opening up, the spread of virus infection will be rampant, and I think it will peak now, because so far we were all inside the houses, and therefore the chances of spread was much less. Now the chances of spread will be much higher. Although corona doesn't kill everybody, the mortality rate is as low as 0.3%. So it's nothing to be scared, but then why get into infection when you can avoid? So I was thinking that everybody else doing this kind of work, but you do something which is unique, something which will inspire others to follow your example. And we are basically talking about sustainability. So these cloth pieces which are available, I can tell you the source. You can get these masks made, and nice messages can be put on the mask, and then you can distribute. And whatever finance is required initially to do it, I can provide you that finance. So all you need to do is organize everything. So if you are interested, then I can connect you with all this. You can get the cloth pieces which is coming at almost free or at a very low cost. You can get it stitched, and initially when distribute these, I need employees, I need people, I need students when they come. You can give them for free, and then you can also distribute in your areas. Create this awareness. Because I'm still seeing that a lot of people, they don't wear. They have a mask, but they'll still not wear the mask. They'll open the mask the first chance they get, and they really don't know that they are risking their own life, and they are risking somebody else's life. Yeah, or they are at least risking them to get infected. So something like that, wear the mask, it can save yours and somebody else's life. Something like that nice message can be, it can be also written in Bengali or Hindi or English, it can, all that can happen. So this is what, which we can do, which is little different than that usual distribution of food and getting money and something which is a unique initiative. So if you're interested, then I can share with you these numbers and you can go and pick up. One lot is lying already of these clothes, all these cut pieces. You can start with that.
Yes, sir, we can definitely go with this. We are ready to do it.
But I think a greater part of this also will be educating people why the mask is important. Because otherwise you may just distribute it for free and they will just use it for, some kind of pocha work in their home. Or it will just be relegated to some corner, because this is going to last for a very long time. And that continuous, kind of, like making them wearing it is also very important part. So perhaps, along with distribution and, that education is a thing that you can, work on also.
So, ma'am, that can be done via iLeads page because it has a great reach. So we can.
Of course. Once that project starts, that we can do. But it's also reaching out, because see, who needs a free mask? Those people are not really iLead page wala people, right? So they will never come across iLead page.
Yeah.
So you have to
I was going to say that, Mahima.
We can't hear you actually.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah,
We can do one more thing, that is, when we are getting this cloth, what we can do is we can give it to some people who actually work, who are in need of work and who can do things like stitching. Because of this pandemic, there are a lot of workers who are not getting any job, who are not actually working. So what we can do is we can provide them with the cloth and we will ask them to make the mask, and they will also be a way of telling more people about how important masks are. Since they will be making it, they will be earning money out of it. They will know the importance of it as well because of this.
And they will also get moral support as well, because that is very low at this point of time.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, okay. So you can, any one of you can come to iLead and collect those cloth samples.
Okay, so this was the last team, and I must appreciate, this is a wonderful teamwork which you have shown. So, sir, for today,
but I didn't know about this project. I would have contributed, but your publicity was, not as it should have been. Because you know me very well, but I don't know about your project. So, just as a contributor, I'm saying, not as someone who's commenting on it. So, I think your reach should have been more.
Ma'am, we are still collecting. You can pay us.
So, I think that is something you can work on as well. I don't think Pradeep Chopra knew it, and I am sure, he has the biggest pocket amongst us all. He would have been your in one go, your contribution could have been more. So I think that way you should, reach out to people that you are doing this, so that, other people can contribute. But very good work done, because you started very early, and commendable work, guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, then we'll be reaching out to you so that you can help us promote this cause.
And to sir, hello.
Yes, sir. So, sir by default, but you also.
And sir knows so many other more important people who can help you out. So, so that is also very important.
Okay, ma'am.
See, I would suggest that you do something which is little different than the others are doing, where the value addition is very high, and where we can see I always say that you should put more of your intellectual input than physical inputs, whatever you're doing. So your idea, your thoughts, your ability to teach. See, why I'm saying so, the more we think out of the box, the more proficient you will become to think out of the box in future. It's like exercising your brain to be able to perform better and better in future. So if I don't accept any idea which is a run-of-the-mill idea, I always like to ideate. I would also like to think. I would also like to think how I can improve this idea, how I can make it different, how I can make it very effective, and so on. The more I practice this, the more I exercise my brain to do this, the more I will be proficient in future to generate new ideas, new way of doing things. Maybe ordinary things can be done in extraordinary manner. So I always encourage, don't accept the run-of-the-mill idea. Let's think, can I do something different? Can I do something which is, out of ordinary? Can I think out of the box? Please pressurize yourself. Please try to get something out of your brain which is different. Don't accept ordinary as the only option. Yeah. And then you'll see that ideas will automatically come because you are not accepting ordinary ideas. Yeah. And you'll see that you are the only one who will have these extraordinary ideas all the time coming in. And that is the most important skill you will ever acquire in this life. Yeah. Future belongs to people who can think differently. Ideas will be your major contribution in whatever you're doing. Physical labor is no longer going to be useful. It is your intellectual labor. It is what you can do with your brain is what is, because all the physical things will be taken over by robots and by artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence cannot think out of the box. Human being can only think out of the box. So if we really want new jobs which will be left, which cannot be taken over by artificial intelligence, we will have to train our brain to think out of the box all the time. Yeah, because this is what artificial intelligence will not be able to do. Yeah, at least in the foreseeable future. Yeah, so please think out of the box. Yeah, think something different. Then I get excited to finance you. I'll not finance something which is run of a mill. Yeah, make me excited. That's your challenge.
So, sir, when should we reach you to the college to collect the blood samples?
Anytime. It is lying with Sapanda. I'll tell Sapan today that whenever any one of you comes, he'll give it to you. He'll give you half of the stuff. Yeah, we have so much stuff which we are giving to other groups also. You can collect half and at least start making these masks.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, and this is a knit fabric, so they are very soft. So you don't get, they allow air to pass, so you don't feel suffocated. And when it is on your face, you will not face that uncomfort. It's very comfortable fabric, and it's washable. You can wash it again and again, and it's not very expensive. So, I mean, I told you this is just a waste material, but absolutely new fabric. Yeah, it is just a cut pieces, and they have quite large cut pieces, so it can easily be converted to making of a mask.
Okay, sir.
Okay then. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank
Thank you so much, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.